Rashmi Gilbert. I head the fitness team at HealthifyMe, an app which has the answer to all your fitness related questions.
Post-pregnancy, so are there any do's and don'ts that we have to keep in mind for post-delivery, like you said, 4 days afterwards if someone wants to work out?
Yeah.
What are some do's and don'ts?
So if it is a normal delivery, right, obviously like you can start off immediately. It's just that you need to do certain breathing exercises,
right.
Activation of your core muscles. So basically when you start off immediately post-pregnancy, the first most important thing that you need to strengthen is your core muscles.
Right.
And this core band of muscles, which is basically your mid section, which includes your lowest, deepest abdomen muscle.
Right.
And it includes your lower back muscle. And your diaphragm and your pelvic muscle, including your buttocks area, right? So this full band forms your core.
Yeah.
This is the band that is absolutely, weakened post pregnancy. Right. And core is what gives you the strength to do any other activity. Like if you have a bad back or if you have a bad, core, you cannot even lift anything,
the baby,
right? You cannot, and you're going to be doing so much of lifting activities. You're going to be lifting baby 100 times in a day. So when this core is weak, so basically the muscle that attaches to the spine, also in the core, gets really loose post pregnancy.
Right. Which
means that even your spine is unprotected.
Right, which might explain the backaches that people get.
Absolutely. So your spine is unprotected, and again you're bending and picking the baby 100 times, and then it's just making it worse, right? So many a times people come to me, for a workout. They've just randomly joined a gym and they're running on the treadmill, without thinking that your core is absolutely weak, your spine is unprotected. How do you just go and run, right? That's exactly.
And another important thing I think that you've brought out is that the core is not just your abs. So when people come to us and they say, I want a strong core, I want abs. I think that's a huge misconception. I mean, the core is so much more than just the abs or just the the layer of fat above the abs. It's just so much more, and it contributes because of the stability factor, because of the mobility factor. So you're talking about squats being good for the core. We're talking about cardio being good for the core. So
it is like big whole body movements like squats, cardio, especially like since we're relating it to post pregnancy, they are good for the core. But when you start off, it should never be with a whole body movement, because your entire body has been in rest for a long while. Your joints are weak. So you start off with strengthening your core and doing a little bit of cardio. So strengthen your core and begin with slight cardio activities to build back your stamina. And include stretches. This is the only thing that you need to start off immediately post pregnancy, whether it is normal delivery or whether it is C-section. The rule is stretch, core, cardio.
So we're saying about maybe half an hour every day, or are we talking
30 minutes? 30 minutes every day if you can give her a workout post pregnancy. I think it's ideal. But I am little, not in line with this 30 minutes a day. What I would recommend is you split it between like 30 in the morning and maybe another 15 in the evening, because a muscle needs to be activated multiple times for it to adapt to the movement that it is doing. Say you're doing 10 repetitions of, activating a core muscle in the morning, and then you do not do anything the rest of the day. I mean, what is the difference and what is the benefit that you're going to see with just doing a 10 rep? Of course, there is some benefit, but if you're looking to really come back out stronger, you should ideally do it multiple times in a day. So some of these muscle core muscles which need to be activated post pregnancy can be done even as you're sitting down, even when you're holding the baby, even when you're feeding the baby, even when you're cooking in the kitchen. You can do these core activation muscles.
So basically for the 9 months your baby has been your project, and post the 9 months at least you should devote 9 months exclusively for yourself as a project.
Absolutely.
So I guess the underlying thing that we're repeatedly saying is that you need to start right now. And you need to ensure that you get like a combination of different workouts. You cannot just focus on cardio or only on strength training. It has to be a combination of everything. Pre, during and post. Okay.
How is that?
Hi, I'm Dr. Rashmi Shetty, and today we'll speak about different kind of cleansers and face washes for for different type of skin.